Year in and year out, several reports of mismanagement of National Agricultural Advisory Services (NAADS) continue. Today, officials from NAADS Secretariat, who were appearing before the Oversight Parliamentary Public Accounts Committee to answer the 2011-2012 audit queries, could not account for 7.1 billion shillings. According to the Auditor General's report, the money was released in 5 months without a signature and stamp of the accounting officer.
Who was that person who circumvented the procedure and decided to approve, in quotes, to the tune of 7,169,000,000 shillings without your knowledge?
This was an oversight.
To the tune of 7 billion was an oversight? 7 billion. Do you know what 7 billion could do to this country?
It is not an error, it was actually fraud. And I fought you at that.
You are not clear, you are not clear. I see a lot of guilt on your face.
Lawmakers were furious to learn that although the NAADS Secretariat indicates that the money was paid to the source of the Nile Hotel, different district officials, professional associates, among others, there were no activity reports to show that the money was spent.
Can we get evidence of the people who were paid and evidence of receipts by the people who were paid?
Queries raised, they are not supporting documents. So with 10 years of experience, being a chartered accountant, surely, how do you prove to this committee that this money was paid to the rightful people?
It is not good practice. It can lead to fraud, and we have picked it as a lesson. We shall ensure that it will not happen again.
The Auditor General also reports that more than 600 million shillings cannot be accounted for by NAADS officials. The development comes just 2 days after President Yoweri Museveni said the government releases 120 billion shillings annually for NAADS projects, but that the lives of Ugandans have not been changed. PAC also grilled officials from Naro for failing to recover over 100 acres of land that has been encroached on.
That to us is a sign of negligence on the part of Naro. And not only that, we run a risk of losing these pieces of land, because the Land Act is very clear. These same squatters who have trespassed and are now squatters there will, because of the length of time they have stayed on that land, come up to say they are the bona fide squatters.
This poses a risk that maybe there is some insider dealing within Naro to hold the process, to fail the process. And or there may be some other people, powerful people in government, who are behind this occupation of this land.
This land is spread out in areas like Mbarara, Kawanda, Kigumba, and Wakiso. Agness Nandutu, NTV Parliament.